Okay, I'm bored, you're bored, let's console with. Just like the title says, Deku's gonna be a firebender, but this isn't gonna be a quirk. And he's actually gonna learn he can do this when he's five, well, at least a year after he was diagnosed quirkless. So Baku's already built bullying him and everything. And one day, after being beaten up by Bakugo and his friends, Deku just got angry and started yelling and yelling to the point where fire just shot out of his mouth. Which is like, wait, was that really me? He runs home. He runs home to tell his mom, and she's like, "Wait, what? You have a quirk?" Like, yeah, yeah. So, and he just breathes fire again. She's like, "Well, we have to tell quirk doctor. We have to get this registered." No, no. If I get it registered, everyone will know about it. What do you mean? Bakugo, ever since he got his quirk, got arrogant. He turned to a jerk. He's not my friend anymore. So, I want to keep this secret, at least until I apply for a high school. What? Yeah. And in the meantime, I should train this, as well as my body. Worst case scenario, I won't get much stronger. My body can't handle what my quirk can do. So, for the next, let's see, 9 years, Deku's been training and keeping his power a secret. Bago doesn't know anything. The students in his class don't know anything. His teacher, no one knows anything but Inko. He only practices it when he's secluded or at home, making sure no one knows he can do this, so he can just practice in peace, not worrying about someone finding out what he can really do. To the point where he is actually able to control fire to an extreme degree. He can control the temperature, make it hot or cold. He can start making constructs. He's even watched some of Endeavor's hero videos where he actually makes javelins out of fire, and he tries that too. He's gotten so good he can actually make restraints out of fire itself, not having to worry about burning someone. He one time made an arm out of fire and held to carry blocks of wood. He made a sword once that, was, that could cut clean through a fully grown tree. That's the kind of level he's at now when he's 14. And still, no one knows what he can do. Hold on a second. What's this? Fallout here? Oh, oh, sorry about that. Damn it, Fallout. Give me a second, my guy. Alright. But yeah, where was I? Either way, yeah, he's gotten a lot stronger, but no one knows about it. He has this kind of build right here because he felt like that was going to be the easiest to move and flow with the fire. And when it's the end of middle school, everyone laughs at him again. But this time, he's having none of it. And he actually shows off what he can do. Nothing too flashy, but enough so they know he has power now. And Bakugo is pissed. He's like, oh, are you kidding me? You had power this whole time? Why did you tell me? Because you aren't my friend, Katsuki. Remember when you got your quirk and I was diagnosed quirkless? Yeah, so that is the day you stopped being my friend. You started being my oppressor. And so I hid this from you. I trained it in secret. Only my mom knows about it. And now, so do all of you. All of you who mocked, belittled me, and let Bakugo bully me. Especially you, pointing right at the teacher. In fact, let me show you something else. He just makes a small kunai out of fire and tosses it near the teacher's head, almost completely burning his hair. And Deku, he's wow, I am so happy I trained this as much, and even more that I kept it from you all. The looks on your faces are priceless. And yeah, no one's saying a word. Because they now know that not only Deku has power, it's a very strong power. Yeah, they're saying that he could have destroyed them whenever he wanted, but decided to just to leave it alone, not do anything, and bide his time. He's planned this out. Goes just so that's why you've been avoiding me. That's why whenever I bully you, you just walk away. Yeah, and so what you're saying is you kept this from me, from everyone, just because you what? I didn't feel like you were worthy to know about my power yet. I wanted to keep it a secret up until I knew I was strong enough, like to do what? And then, just like that, he conjures up blue fire in front of everyone. Like, what? Oh, yeah. You see, I've been training a lot with this. I say 9 years. A year after being diagnosed quirkless. And yeah, lucky me, I'm a late bloomer. And so I began to train my body and my quirk, making it so if worst comes to worst, I can protect myself. And yeah, right now, Bucko, your explosions are nothing compared to what I can do. What is that supposed to mean? Your explosions are really just fire with a concussive force. So, what about the. Huh? Hold on a second. But yeah, Deck is pretty much going on his whole rant about how strong he is. Buck goes about to throw an explosion, which as soon as he does, poof, it's gone. He's like, what happened to my... Oh, that little matchstick you tried to hit me with. Oh yeah, that's gone. Wait, are you saying... Yep, when I said your explosions are nothing to me, I meant it. I can control not only my fire, but other people's fire as well. So, yeah, you pretty much are to me. I mean it. Give me a second. Alright, what was I? And Balgo, he just falls on his knees just thinking, I can't believe this. This whole time, he's had this much power, but I wasn't a good friend. No, no, you weren't. You were a terrible person. You cared more about power than being a friend. And so, this is your punishment. Knowing that I've had this for a long time, and it far surpasses your measly little quirk. So, yeah. You guys, I hope you have a nice high school life, because I definitely am. Digger opens the window and just jumps out. Then running to the window, seeing, wait, where did he go? And he just flies straight home. So, no Sludge Villain incident. He doesn't meet All Might. All Might just catches the sludge villain earlier than canon, and he goes on his way. He doesn't know about Deku. And for his 10 months of training, he's working more and more his control, making it so he can do this in one fluid motion. His constructs are getting stronger to the point where he can actually make wings out of fire and use them. He's able to envelop his whole body. He's cranking up the heat to improve his resistance. He is doing whatever he can to make sure he isn't weak. He wants to be #1 hero. He studies all the flame quirk heroes he can, just in case there's something he missed. When he finishes with Endeavor, he's I wonder, what else can I do? Then he just makes an actual hawk out of fire. It's like, whoa, this could be useful. He's like, okay, let me see. And he just tries to make more and more constructs from swords and other weapons to little animals. He tries to become one with fire, actually learn how to make other colors from purple, red, orange, blue, black. Any color fire he's seen from heroes making, he's gonna try to do it himself. And once he's finished, he's actually created several different techniques that he can use for the entrance exam. He's done plenty of studying to the point where he actually ties for second place with Todoroki. As for the practical exam, you will have to wait for that. Seriously, you have no idea how many times I've tried to record this, but I've been interrupted. And also, in the first one, I went on such a rant. Let, let me make this super clear. He makes his own fire. He doesn't need an outside source like that fucking Avatar Last Airbender movie. Seriously, he took away one of the things that made the firebenders intimidating. But that's just so stupid. It's like, problem with the community tab. Huh. I don't think I have one of those. I don't think so. I wish I did that. At least then I could make a post on a community tab. Well, that could make some things easier if I had one. Anyway, seriously, they being able to make their own element, make the element they use, is one of the things that made them so dangerous. So made them a threat. Airbenders, they're already around their elements. They're good. They don't have to worry about running out ever. When it comes to earthbenders, put them on a boat. Just unless they finally figure out metal bending like Toph did. Waterbenders, keep them away from water. Make sure they can't sweat. Keep it nice and chill. Or at least make it so difficult that they can't sweat. Simple things like that. But firebenders, if they make their own element. They don't have that limitation that the others have. I think that's the other reason, besides the Avatar being born there, they actually attacked the air temples. Think about it. They're always around their element. They are A-okay. They don't need to draw from no weird source or be too close to it because they're always around it. So yeah, the airbenders were I'm serious. The airbenders themselves were one of the biggest threats to the Fire Nation. In my opinion, they were. If they weren't pacifists and actually did some combat fighting, actually went to war and did they thing, yeah, that would have been something. But the movie, seriously, all you gotta do is Airbenders. Oops, we just snuffed out your little candles. So yeah, you are at our mercy now. Seriously, if anything, they should be the ones who are oppressed. They make terrible bad guys if they had to make. They can't make their element. And don't get me started on the Earthbenders. The Earthbender prison. Oh my, but that's just stupid. Just I'm trying to keep from ranting on and on. But for those who've seen the series and then that movie, yeah, you know how insulting it was to the franchise. It was very insulting. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The amount of ass whoopery the show just gave us compared to the movie. Oh, it's terrible. At the very least, the jokes created from his choice of hairstyle for that princess made it hurt a little bit less. Okay, I'm out. The peace and the love. I'll go see what fall I want.